So we left off day with some smooth talking from Rogue. You guys gain a new ally, but you guys also learned a little bit about the Rogue's past as a thief after she got exiled from her birthright. So we left off. You guys are going to go into Stonebarry Hollow, which is a logging village. The map, which you guys are going to be seeing, looks something like this. Is what you guys left off at. Once you guys enter, you guys see a big wooden gate, like fence, kind of like what you would see in like Sleepy Hollow. There's a big logged fence, and then it has some pillars with an archway and then below it has like a plaque that is hung by screws, and it says "Welcome to Stonebarry Hollow." And then also, when you walk in to the village, get some of the people you guys see. Anyway, so you guys walk into the village, and a good majority of them are humans. But yeah, a good majority of them are human. Then, so what do you guys do? Look around, or what do you guys do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look around.
Okay, you see basically, like, you got, like, wheat fields where they've stored, like, what they've done, like, where they have like grains and stuff. You also see a big mill right off of the little lake that goes, or the creek that goes off of it, and it has a big, you see like a big windmill that turns the water. Not a windmill, but a water wheel. And so what are you doing?
Looking around.
Okay. So as you're looking around, there's not much here. It's just mostly like I said, it's mostly like a logging village. And then one of the farm hands is like, "Welcome to Stonebarry Hollow. We don't get a whole lot of travelers in these parts. Anything that we can do you for?"
Can you point me in the direction of the inn here?
She goes, "Well, with us being we don't get a whole lot of visitors. We don't really have an inn, but she said she points like right on there's like a little stone like wooden bridge, and she said, and like right off the mill, she said that there's a it's like a it's kind of like an inn, but they mostly use it for like their farm hands and like the workers there. You guys can wash up and get grub or food or whatever up there if you guys need to.
Alright, well, yep, I'm gonna head that way.
Okay, you head that way. And on your way, you see, which with you knowing, I mean, your Rogue's used to it. She's seen him like a few times, but it's still kind of new to you. You see, like, some of the trees. It looks like they, like, uproot themselves, and it's like by magic. And you see, like, this little stone amulet that's basically embedded into their chest, and then you see these tall humanoid trees pulling off apples and dropping them in like baskets and different other like things.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
As you guys are walking around, I have one of those. So you guys know like what I'm talking about. I just, yes, no. One of the, as you cross over the bridge, one of the trees stops what he's doing, and when he bends down to talk to you guys, you hear like the wood crackle and creak as he's like, since they don't have joints, that and he goes, hey, we don't get very many visitors here. You guys seem kind of interesting. What may you be?
Well, I'm a human monk.
He goes, oh, that's interesting. I'm not very smart, but some of the people that I work with say you guys can control elements.
Yeah, some of us can.
True?
Yeah, some of us can.
Can you do it?
I certainly can.
Awesome. And then he goes, what about you, little miss? What might you be?
They call me a rogue assassin.
He goes, oh, so you basically kill people for money.
I know.
He goes, okay. He goes, he goes, oh, I got kind of used to the people that live here. Just don't kill them, okay? They're nice people.
I only kill people that are bad.
He goes, okay. And you see one of his long branches reach up and pulls off an apple, 2 apples, and hands them to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to take one.
He goes, okay.
Thank you. That was nice of you.
He goes, yeah. He goes, by the way, my name's Gary. trying to think of what they're. I want to call them a group, but there's a certain name for the humanoid trees.
Yeah, they're I think they're called treants.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a treant, and he points at the other three that's walking around doing the same thing, picking off the apples. He goes, "Those are my brothers," and you see this big reddish black amulet that's embedded into his chest that keeps him alive. What do you guys do?
Wow. Well, it was nice talking to you, but I'm heading up there to the workers' lodge because I gotta rest up and I'm gonna eat this apple.
He goes, "Okay." And then, as you're walking away, he picks off one of the leaves, crumbles it, and then when he opens up his hand, it basically, when he opens up his hand, he hands it down to you, and it's basically, it's like, it's a tiny little, like, cat that has, like, a bird on it that's made out of, like, a leaf.
Oh,
and he goes, "You guys seem like nice people. Here you go, friend."
I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. Awesome.
Yeah. Then he goes, "I didn't want to forget about you." And he picks off another leaf, crumbles it, and he opens up his hand. And it looks like, well, like tiny little stars that are like, that it looks like, and it's out of like a leaf. That it looks like it's been like they're like going off. And he hands it to you. "You go, friend."
Oh wow, this is really neat. Thank you.
He goes, "Okay." So, and then you hear his legs and his body creak back up as he goes back to work, starts picking up the apples and stuff. And then you guys get to the end. It's not very much. I'll get back to the map. Basically what you guys are looking at, it's basically like that. It's not too big.
Oh, okay.
Basically it's like, you see like a lot of the workers, and you see like some of them have like their like skin is like dried from like cutting the logs and stuff, and you see like some of them have like big saw wounds in their like arms and chest from like cutting the logs and stuff. But you guys get something to get going there, and you guys rest up, and you hear like a bell, and you see, I get the right thing this time. Well, that might work. Okay. You see this really tall tiefling has like big black horns that almost go like past his shoulders, and you see like it looks like like the skin is like it's like a golden brown color on top, and the thing has like a like light brown, like leathery, like almost dragon like skin. Then he has like this like a goldish tan tail. And then he has, then it goes, and then he has this big pot that looks like it looks like a chili. And he pops it down. He goes, "Grub's here." And then he goes, and then you see him blow out this like big huge fireball and plops it into the thing as the stew starts bubbling. He goes, "Yeet."
Oh, okay. Well, time to go get something to eat then.
And then he's like, and when he coughs, you see like big puffs of like smoke come out of his nose. He goes, "It's been a while since I've done that." He goes, "I hope you enjoy the food."
Thank you.
He goes, "Huh, you're new here."
Yeah, me and my friend are just passing through.
He goes, "Okay." He goes, "Awesome." And he's like, searching, he points out the apples. He goes, "Huh, good choice. We have, not only are we known here in Stonebarry Hollow, known for the logging that we do for Sherwood, and the wood that comes from Sherwood Forest make like not only like the airships, but they also are and he's like, and then he points out the apple again. Some of the apple trees have some of their sap is made for like in like oils and like other and he says, and it's kind of, they make kind of, not if they don't do like oils, they also put it in with sugar, and it makes kind of like a molasses, kind of like a syrup.
Oh.
And then he's like, but a lot of the wood, if they don't go to airships, they go to like furniture and stuff, like some of the royalty that's all over Abilene. And he's like, including the apples, we grow some of the most juiciest apples on all of Abilene. That's another thing that we're known for besides the logging. So enjoy it. And he goes, and then he's like, you probably met Gary and his many brothers.
Yeah, the treant. Yeah, we met him. He's the one who gave us the apple.
Yes. He goes, sweet guy, not very bright, but he's a good worker nonetheless.
Yeah, that's right.
So he goes, enjoy. And as you notice, by the time you got here, it's starting to get a little bit dark. So when he snaps his fingers, flames come out of his fingertips and lights. Basically, he just points at the candles sitting on the table, and they like light up.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
He goes, with us being next to the woods, it gets pretty dark around these parts. It's the best I can do for our newfound friends. And he goes back into the kitchen. So what do you guys do besides eat?
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna sit down and eat.
Okay. So you guys enjoy your meal and everything.
Burp.
And then once you burp, you hear on the other end one of the workers like, I give you props on that, man. He goes, and give the little lady props too. And you hear like another female is like, props, that is serves around. She snaps her fingers, and then you see with it being in Ireland, you see like a leprechaun come out of the same parlor that the tiefling came out of, and he has like ale, and he sits it like big plates of ale.
Ooh.
Sits one
Nice.
by the male and female that was talking to you guys about the props, and then he sits two in front of you guys.
Huh.
And he goes, "For our friends." And then you hear like the people that are not, like I said, not a lot of people here. You see a lot of them go, "Here, here." And so what do you guys do?
I'm gonna be like, well, here's to the good food and to the nice people, and I'm just gonna go down it.
Or second time.
Yeah. Glug, 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 glug.
So as the night goes on, you guys get ready to leave, and like he said, you guys get your what Gary made you get your apples, and then before you guys leave, he's like, the little leprechaun's like, "Hey lassie, don't forget, since you guys are new here, you guys might want to think about staying for a little while, because like the tiefling said, it gets pretty darker in these parts, and there's a lot of dangers in these woods, but you guys seem like heavy travelers. It doesn't seem too much for you guys, so you guys, so
No, is there something you guys need help with? Are you guys being terrorized by like nasty creatures or something?
He goes, "Not too much.
Because me and my associate here, we can get rid of them for you.
He goes, "Not too much trouble. Just we can take care of some of it, but." And you hear the tieflings like, "Stop your chatting." And then you see him come out, and he goes, "These are our friends." He goes, "Well, we can deal with them, dear laddie. We got trees that take care of it. We got saws that can cut them." And he goes, "Don't mind my little friend. Much like the treeling, not very bright. Pretty good on magic, but good help's hard to find." And he's like, "But yeah, there's not, on most of the creatures here we can take care of." But he's like, there is occasional bandits that come here that steal like apples and stuff, and not too much. But he's like, but if you guys are really looking for work, there's a town not too far from here that is connected with Stonebarry Hollow, that is connected with the mill. There's a lord there. His name is Gorahog. He is one of the in his youth, he served in many wars with the orcs, and he was a very fine general. But now in his old age, he hires people like yourself for different contracts throughout Abilene. Give you guys a chance to travel, and gives you guys kind of give some money for your pockets. He's also well connected, if you guys might need to, with his money. He has many contacts with a lot of the royalty in Abilene. He's also connected with the brothers O'Shea that own one of the biggest airships in all of Abilene, the Bone Shard. So if you guys need to travel, he might help you guys. And he gives you guys a little map.
Oh, good. Seems like
he hands you a glass vial that has a map in it. Pull it out.
Oh, yeah.
And then he points at the map, and he's like, you guys are like right in here is where the logging village is, and then he goes, the mill is up that way.
Oh.
And he said that, and he lives in, it's like, it's built, it looks like made out of, it's a big giant mansion off of the mill that's that is basically carved out of what used to be a cave. That, but he could help you if you guys are really looking for help and for work. So, what do you guys do?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go head to the next town.
Okay. So you guys head into the next town, and like he was saying, it's like the tiefling said, it's not that far. It's about a little under like a half a mile. So now you guys are looking at this. You guys see like big tracks that are way too big for a train, that carries the logs. You see a big mill that has a big, like, maybe 20 by 20 saw blade that cuts like that instantly cuts like the logs in half. Then you also see these big giant tracks of like, and you know by your travels and some of your research that these are tracks by some of the native elephants that's in Abilene that are called behemoths, and they have like 4 sets of tusks, and they have like hooves the size of like dinner plates, and they like use them for like either like war elephants, or they use them for like heavy type of hauling and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and you see like a few like off the mill, and you see like some of them like use their massive trunks to like basically uproot, and they physically grab with their trunk these giant oak trees and just snap them like a trick. And then you see like more of the treeling on the treeling and the treelings. They like are like helping out, like herding these like big giant elephants with like 4 tusks, and their like hooves are like the size of like dinner plates.
Oh man.
And you see like some of them, like I said, like they're like they can basically, like I said, they have so much power in their step. They can wrap their trunk around like a solid oak tree and just snap it in half.
Yeah, so in other words, we don't want to get in the middle of these things.
And you hear one of the tree guys like, you don't want to mess with these guys because they're pretty strong. They can crush little guys like you into powder.
Yeah.
And you see him like take his finger and just snap it, and like the echo like reverberates. And I need you to make a dex saving throw. As he's hurting one of these elephants.
15.
Okay, so you hear like the wind of this snap blows your pants, but and it also blows Rogue's cloak. And I said like that, like, and it's much older than like Gary, and yeah, and so what do you guys do?
Probably gonna see if there's anybody around here that has any information on this Gorod guy.
Okay. So you walk around and you see like another orc guy. He's like herding. He's like helping the treelings herd these giant elephants for the logging village. And he's like, I heard you talking about Goroth. What are you looking for him for?
Well, me and my associate here are looking for work.
He goes, oh, adventurers. Okay. This is the closest I can get to a mansion for now until we can get one made. So he points up, like, not too much, like just a few feet off of the beaten path. And he's like, he lives up that way.
Oh, thank you.
He goes, don't mention it.
Alright, we're gonna start walking that way then.
Okay, you guys head up that way. And then, as you guys get there, you see Cody's really missing out. You see in front of it, you see a big stone mansion. You see in front of it, which is also something new for you, you see a automaton, not a robot, like a robotic humanoid clipping the grass, and as you guys walk up to the mansion, he goes, and then another one. But another one comes out and he's clipping the grass, and he's got a bag set of like leaves and stuff, and he goes, humans. Okay. He goes, what brings you around here? And this automaton has been programmed, and he speaks pretty good English. He goes, what are you doing here?
Well, we just came from that town not too far from here.
Are you talking about Stonebarry Hollow?
Yeah, Stonebarry Hollow, and somebody there said that the guy here named Gorov could help give us some work.
He goes, oh, okay. So he leads you in, Gotta get music too. But as she takes you inside, you see two more automatons. And one wheels up to you with a tray for both of you guys as you walk into the door. And you see, as you walk into the door, you see like a big open parlor. You see two, they look like couches, but they're like draped in like this like crisp purplish red velvet. And
wow, this